Hey there, fellow TIs. I got another story for you, and this one is rather just kind of weird, kind of odd. But looking back, my mind got triggered, and looking back, I realize now that this was rather odd. Okay, so if you all know how bed bugs work, usually you bring them into your house from a place that's already infected with them. All right? Bed bugs don't just mysteriously appear in your house. Anyways, I went up to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And of course, I'll get slack for that, right? Because it's Albuquerque. But, anyways, I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I went to go get a hotel. And when I went to get a room, it was interesting. I noticed that they had put me on the third floor, and there was nobody else on the third floor. Everyone was on the first and second floor. So for a minute there, I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I got this whole floor to myself. And I go into the room. Luckily, I put my stuff down on the desk, which I recommend everybody do when you first get into a hotel or a motel or even an Airbnb. Put your stuff down on a desk, preferably. Or keep your stuff in your vehicle first, and once you get your key, go inspect the room first before even putting your items in there. But anyways, I put my stuff down on the table there, and as I got into the hotel room, I noticed it had a particular scent, right? It was kind of musty and like a what's the word? I don't know. It was just a particular scent. It's really hard to describe, but it was nasty. And after being in there for a while, I noticed, I was like, man, this doesn't smell right. So then I started inspecting the place, and the first thing that ticked me off was I looked at the curtains, and I noticed a little red bug on the curtain. But when I tried to get a better look, it looked like it let itself fall to the floor. And then when I went to look for it on the floor, I couldn't find it. It was just gone. And anyways, I continued inspecting the place. And when I got to the mattress, that's where I saw them. And it didn't quite look like this on the picture here, but they were tucked into that little crease down by the that seam that's sewed on the mattress. And yeah, that's where I seen them. There was little black spots on there like that too. Those black spots are the doo-doos. But man, I'll tell you that was horrible, just experiencing that. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I have experienced bed bugs before, and boy, that was horrible. That was horrible. Having bed bugs is the worst. And again, it's because you go to a place where they're infected. And just a little quick rundown on that story. I was still living at home at the time. This was, gee whiz, this is quite a while ago, quite a few years back. And anyways, what happened was my dad and my stepmother had gone to a wedding up in Colorado. And at this wedding in Colorado, they were staying at cabins. It was like a cowboy outdoor theme type of wedding venue. So they went to this cabin. They stayed there. They also remarked on a funky scent, but they didn't know any better. And yeah, when they got back home, that's when they had noticed all these little red bumps on him, and the getting feeling really itchy, scratchy, and give it about a week. I was itchy, scratchy, and before we knew it, we were finding bed bugs inside the house, and oh my goodness, that was the worst. And just a little tip, if you do have them, guys, I mean, the way that we finally got rid of them was using diatomaceous earth. Preferably, I would recommend food grade, especially if you have pets. And then using those little handheld steamers. Yeah, just doing like daily steam treatments of places that you frequent quite a bit. Yeah, doing that and sprinkling the diatomaceous earth, in little spots where they frequent. Um, Man, after I can't recall the time that it took to eradicate those little boogers, but once we did, they were gone. But I'll tell you, that's a living hell in itself right there, having freaking bed bugs. Now, I don't wish that on anybody. That's the worst. That'll make somebody go cuckoo if you can't get a handle on those damn things. Like, straight up, serious. Straight up. Um, Even just talking about it and watching this, I'm serious. It's been making me feel a little itchy in my back, my stomach, and just all kinds of spots. I'm getting like itchy and scratchy. Not cool. Anyways, uh, just wanted to share this story because I was reminded by this image, and yeah, so let's just let this one go into the record books because I truly believe I was targeted even since about 2017, 2018, because that was around the time I went to go get this hotel. And it's like, why give me this particular room? And then nobody was on the third floor, of all things. So, yeah, I just had to share this one real quick. But, y'all take care. Keep staying strong. Don't give up. And don't give in to fear. Pray. Meditate. Eat as healthy as you can. Work out. And just keep your faith up high. That's all I can say for now. And just keep your frequency high as well, too. Take care and much love. God bless.